I've got 3 main crop potato containers left, and they've got Sarpos in. And we emptied one quite recently, and it got a little bit of scab on some of the potatoes. I'm a bit concerned that the remaining containers could also have a bit of scab, because if they have, it's only going to get worse. So I'm going to empty one of those containers today and see what condition they're in, because if there's any scab, I'm going to have to empty all 3. And then what we'll do is we'll blanch and we'll freeze the potatoes that we get if there's too many. I've got 3 containers to choose from. I'll have a look. We'll select one of those containers as Sarpos and we'll get them emptied. And hopefully those potatoes are going to be alright. These are ones that we've got left. That's got some half decent foliage on it, but also there's quite a bit that's dying back. Same kind of story with this one. They don't look terrible. We've also got this happening on leaves as well. And then there's this one. And this looks the most tired of the 3. Very poor condition. Not much in the way of decent foliage at all. So I think we'll empty that one. And hopefully we get some decent potatoes out of it. I'll just find a shady spot to do it in, because it is quite warm today. I think it might be a good idea to lose this shirt while I empty this container. Probably not a good choice for emptying potato containers. We'll get all these tops cut off. We're right next to the compost bin, so I can dump them there for the moment. Let's get this one emptied. Very wet on bottom this. Well, that's all that's left of that seed potato. Take all the bottom away first. We're not expecting to see any potatoes at that part. Now we're starting to see a bit of summer. Not that size. So let's dig in and see what we've got. And I can see we've got quite a lot of potatoes, but look how small they are. Sarpos are renowned for producing really big potatoes. So this year has definitely had an effect on this crop. Maybe there's some bigger further down. Average size. We'll shake this out a little bit. There's loads there that haven't even started to grow yet. Still perfectly good for eating. We like these mini roast potatoes. Nothing in the way of size out of this one. We are getting quite a few, but again, very small. They're a little bit better. more very small ones. I'll just have another dig in here. There's bound to be some that we've missed. I don't think there's any more in here, apart from the odd little one. So for Sarpos, that is quite disappointing regarding size. Well, there's not a lot in the way of size out of this harvest, although we have got quite a lot of potatoes. But are they clean? We'll give them a blast with hose pipe and have a look, see what quality they are. That water is quite warm. Don't forget that when you're watering your plants. Let it run for a couple of minutes first. So, first impressions. They're not too bad. There's a little bit of scab, but not as bad as I thought it might be. But there is still some there. But it's the size of these potatoes, more than anything, that's a bit of a disappointment, because Sarpos can get really big. So this year's crop has definitely been affected quite a lot by this year's weather. Let's give them away and see what we got. But you should definitely be getting bigger Sarpos than that. Some potatoes is better than no potatoes though. And we do a lot of those mini roasters, so they'll be alright for that. We were hoping to get some really big ones for chips, but it seems like this year it's not going to happen. We'll get this tied up and we'll give it away and we'll compare it to what we got previously. Then we'll get out this greenhouse because it's starting to get quite hot again today. Pounds and zero. It's quite surprising actually. We got 3.83 pound of potatoes. I didn't think it would be that much, nearly £4 of potatoes. But that's because we got a lot of potatoes and not a few really big ones. There you go, 3.83 pounds. Well, maybe we didn't get the size of potatoes that we really wanted, but we did get quite a lot. Almost £4 of potatoes from a container. And they haven't got as much scab on them as I thought they might have. So that eases that concern a little bit. We've just got 2 containers left with Sarpos in now, and they're the same size container as this one. So because that scab's not quite as bad as I thought, I think I'm going to leave them for another week or so, if I can resist emptying them. And we'll see if we can get something of a bit bigger size out of those. But if not, a container, small amount of compost, returning £4 of potatoes from a couple of seed potatoes is still a good result. If you want to see what's in those other containers when we get round to emptying them, and the other things that we're going to be doing around garden over next week or so, please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care.